You are watching Liberty Online TV.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
All right, good afternoon and welcome to the program Liberty Sport. My television, now Facebook page, YouTube, and all the other social media handles them where they get me from. Today is Saturday, January 18, and inside this edition of the program Liberty Sport, we get a lot more for discuss inside the program. Don't forget, powered by Orange, and may they bring to you this edition of the program in name now Mohamed Kamara. And of course, with me at the studio, I deal with by Santigi Kamara, we are a sport journalist and also the serve as committee member now the 2024-2025 Sierra Leone Premier League Board under the leadership of Magistrate Mark Gegba. And same way so inside the program, I hope to talk to Lamin Tarawali, where people can call Coach Lamin, a media officer for the Sierra Leone Football Association with SLFA. He therefore can provide updates to we, but the Sierra Leone female under 17 team as they currently inside Cameroon for play against their counterparts inside the return leg now the FIFA Women's Under 17 World Cup. Well, all this plus more set for you inside the program. Continue for the with we. Use it for the watch. Don't forget to drop your comments to the comment section. And also send me a message on 074 200 545, the program now Liberty Sport. With that, now the studio, as I'm welcome by Santigi Kamara. Good afternoon and welcome to the program Liberty Sport.
A very good afternoon, viewers.
All right, so now by Santigi Kamara, we deal with me at the studio. And I'm a sport journalist, of course, for a lot of people that don't follow local sports, know exactly what by Santigi Kamara be done they do, and also how they don't critique, the previous board where under the leadership of the then, Premier League chairman winner Victor Luis, with regards to some of the things that will be happening inside that league, they will not be correct at all. By Santigi be done they appear at this show and all that shows them where they critique the runnings of that particular league and the leadership. And now it is served, now this current board under the leadership of Magistrate Mark Gegba, winner the chairman for the Sierra Leone, Premier League board, for 2024-2025 league season. I come to you by, for the very first time, you don't join me today inside the very first edition of Liberty Sports, now with new building with Liberty House.
Of course, I feel very honored for the associate for the first time in 2025. See the structures and see the development. It tells a lot about the leadership and how the media landscape on the evolve around Sierra Leone. I think it's been a very good work done by the leadership.
All right, thank you very much. Bye. Of course, I hope say other sports followers them and as well as sports analysts them get for the come around Liberty Sports in the subsequent programs them. Bye. Now we look at the league we currently they carry on now the country. Of course we don't see a lot of matches them don't play so far now different venues them, the SLFA Academy field, Apu School field, and the other venues them now the provincial areas them. But firstly, as somebody we don't they serve, now the media wing for the Premier League where they carry on now the country. What's your makeup of the league?
Overall, this don't be a very competitive league, starting from match week 1 onto match week 2025. We currently there under a lot of things happen along the way. From disciplinary actions to training matches to other things and we surround the image of the league. I think it's so far it's very impressive. Moving on, then the atmosphere of the league not just for tap for match week 1 to match week 5 ever continue, and then all the things the way we don't see we don't give spite to the league also ever continue because the image of the league means so much to everybody really around the board, from the chairman, the board chairman, Magistrate Mark Ngeba, to the other board members, onto the media committee members. The work in progress. I mean, it's a work in progress for all of us, and we believe this is a responsibility for CC. We will steer the leadership and provide the necessary image of the league to that kind of positivity. Overall, we don't see how the league impresses turning at the media, probably we be missing in the previous other leagues, but this one, every day where you wake, you get to see intense analysis, interesting match coverage and other things. It's about bringing people closer to the league and then the league closer to the people. And I think that they don't be one of the most impressive things. Now we don't for sleep for wait for the league table. As the matches they end, they see the league table, they show, all other things they will ever do with match analysis always available in time.
All right, by Santigi Kamara, one concern with a lot of people be on the is now that the Premier League, if you look at the previous one, then the media wing be so weak enough to not be able to pass the message to the people. Because we don't notice Sierra Leoneans then prioritize for the go to cinema and watch game. But when they say game they play in a pool school, game they play in a SLFA, we don't see that kind of turn out. So fingers them on the point say the communication aspects that the Premier League don't they do their work as well. So Una now don't take up, yeah. What's it different from the then league board them where Una feels say not be they get them right, where Una don't try for rectify now as Una they move along with this league?
When we take over, as media committee members, we believe the responsibility of rebranding the image of the league solely our responsibility. And then we not put money before. We don't put anything we ever do with personal benefits. We put the interest of the league before any other thing. That is one difference. For obvious reasons, some people always have me been say I've been getting an appointment with a club, right?
Yeah, sure.
When I get the opportunity for serve the league board, I resign.
Was it Loa?
Yes, Loa FC. I resign. Respectfully, because I see the image of the country bigger than the club ordinarily. So this is one thing, and a lot of other things they happen during the previous leagues. The way the communication be lacking, and people always get for been a struggle for able access match venues, for know when game they play, when. Also, team where they first, team where they second, you see a lot of other things. You go see table, then post table today, then delete and then you say you go see, match analysis or every other thing just can't see. But we don't see all of them things and then say, okay, well this is our responsibility and we need for work in line with NTR. So because of that they assist say, okay, well, you know what? I need to resign from a club and then take the responsibility for the country because the image of the country bigger than me and any other person. And then we don't come as media with the help of the board chairman. We also the head the media, and of course we also get a very very seasoned media practitioner. We in the person of Patrick Salia and other members of the board. They part of the media wing. Don't they provide that immense media coverage and for CC we will prioritize the league and we will market the league to the level where we not just see them as a league ordinarily. We see them as something where we own as Sierra Leoneans. We see them as something where we will sell as Sierra Leoneans because the next set of Jumabas, they get for come from this. Last year we see Jumaba during the term of like this last season, he was in the league. Then at the end of the league, we see he make a huge move from Sierra Leone to La Liga, we don't happen for be the first salon person we come off from the league and then go play top league na Europe. You know, so they imagine it. So one for send the signal say we play as them. The potential of we play as in the country, not just tap from Jumaba. There are other Jumabas. So how we go able access or how we go promote the next set of Jumabas is how we give the league the coverage we deserve. So that is why we all there around for CC we will salvage that situation there and key Salinas a taste or a feel of the league win at the Leon Premier League.
All right, viewers, continue for the follow the program and also drop your comments to the comment section. Ask your question as the right man then I also for answer to the questions in day. And also you can make inputs in the program. The program will still watch now Liberty Sport where they come to you live on Liberty Online Television. Me and Mohamed Kamara with me in the studio today with Bai Santigi Kamara, we the Media Week Committee member for the Sierra Leone Premier League board for 2024-2025 league season. By you're not that kind critical journalist where we don't they critique most of the things then we don't happen around sports, particularly football in the country. And now we see you don't join this administration, you know, for steer this league where they carry on at the country for 2024-2025 league season. And you know that kind of person way we don't they critique, you know. What really move you for make you join this board?
First of all, like I've been saying just now, the image of the country bigger than any other individual. And then the Leo Premier League and the image and the top flight league in the country. Not to the league, not to the president, the president of the Football Association, not to individual property, not property of the country. And any other person we think say if we serve honestly in the interest of the country, I think that is a personal responsibility. So I see him as a personal responsibility in the best interest of the country for serve the league. Because these things, like I don't mention some of the loopholes in the previous league seasons or previous Premier League seasons. You know, I don't think they don't give you that bad light when it comes to projecting the image of the league. So because I think say the interest of the country or the image of the country paramount, bigger than any other person, decide for coming and for CC, we serve honestly in the interest of the country and the league as well.
As the league they carry on, what's the added value? We're different from the previous league then. What I don't add to this league?
Of course, we just see we don't announce the player of the month and the manager of the month award. We for the first time, we don't announce the man of the the player of the month or manager of the month at the end of the season. These are evidence. They are the evidence statistics we for sure say this player and this manager or this person. And then we for announce or now then we for nominate, and then at the end of the day we give the one way they watch the game. We the part of the system. We now the fans them because other person will say key stakeholder na the game na the fans. So if we don't get the responsibility for choose the best player, then we also need for be reflective of their voices. So at the end of the day, just few days ago we announced the player of the month. We happen to be Fogbawa of All Red Audience, and then of course the manager of the month. We happen to be Musa Jallo. We people like Koyelo man of Bantal FC. We done in just one of the difference from other leagues and we don't happen because we just don't see and then. Every other game we don't play for this season, all don't get man of the match awards. We go with a plug. We also they should say this person are the most impressive player. And I don't think saying any of them and the people ever reject or object who are the man of the match. And then secondly, this league we want to give them the image where it deserve. In as much we don't want to see anything we ever do with negativity. So because of that. We see say every other journalist, whether you know a blogger, whether you dey na the mainstream or you dey na the other part of the media landscape, we give the responsibility for as long as you apply. We make sure say we give everybody where apply accreditation because this is now one thing we journalism they complain of because you go apply for accreditation at the end of the day then reject your application and other things. So because of that. And because we want to get the image of the league, any other person they give we accreditation, we give responsibility. Say you get role for play for show, say for give the image of the league, the best coverage of this league. So this accreditation they give not so just for go watch games, you also need for report the league. You leadership or your viewership the attention and then bring them closer to the league. So this is just one of the other differences. And then the other thing is this particular league season, we go say well it gets one of the huge sponsorship ever. We Leon Rock be announced winner $150,000. But at the end of the day, just start play. After the board be received the first range of the sponsorship, being therefore give each of the 18 participating teams $100,000 each, millions each, for sitting and prepare ahead of the start of the league. Because a lot of other things that only happen. There were times where teams go play and tell you say we not get money for travel, we not get other things for travel. Then King is staying in other things. So because of that, the board being say necessary for say we able to support the teams ahead of the league and say we able get the atmosphere where the team and we able sort other 1, 2, 3 expenses of whether I ever do with traveling, whether I ever do with managing the players or other thing where it come to team management. So we say we get that responsibility and then each of the 18 participating teams we don't get 100,000 each way. Previously we call 100 million. And then the difference of this league is this year all the 18 participating teams, this now international standard. Like I say, one forget the league, the image where it is at. Okay. All the 18 participating teams not just get for play the league. At the end of the day, where the league end, every team will participate get something for take home. So whether you relegate or whether you win the league, from the first to the second, then price different. Like initially, the champion always get for different from the runners, so indifferent. Okay. So not to then league then try how they play winner for just the first team or the champions with the game money and the runners up. This league for every of the 18 teams that really participate at the end of the season, whether you get for relegate or not get for relegate, you get for get something. You get for take something home. And then other thing is 4 teams that get for relegate this season. So we go make 16 teams we go left. We get 14 teams we go left. So out of the 18 teams where they play the league, 4 go get for relegate. They should say there are other things and we also need for add winner extended value to the league. So we get for not to like the initial league we will get 3 relegated. This year we have 4 teams get for relegated. Different from the other league.
All right, viewers, continue to drop your comments to the comment section and also send me a message on 074 200 545. Later on at the program, we're going to talk to Lamin Tarawali, where people can call Coach Lamin, and in a media officer for the Sierra Leone Football Association. Again, for can tell you more on the National Women's Under 17, the match we're supposed to play today inside Cameroon. Well, continue for day with me, and don't forget to send your comments to the comment section and also send me a message on 074 200 545. The program na Liberty Sport. I come to you again by Santiago. You talk about the awards them where una they give now, not so like the then league. Now when the league done, then they see they can give award. We even the award and the people in the is concerned as well. As to credibility and the kind procedures them would they go through for get the award and they say be correct at all. Now una don't give the best coach for the month of December where you go to Bantal and coach and also the best player award as well. How would I go about for get them people there? How would I be able to select them people there for be the best? Not anything like favorism because many times whenever they get award, you must get people them along where you get concerned. Say, no, this award not genuine. This person for don't be the right person, we forget this one. How would I be able to do one?
In every competitive league, you get standout players at the end of the day. And then part of the standard players, you get past 300 or 1,000 players when they play the league. We get among the 1,000 players, you get either the standout 8, and then standout 8 and the part of the statistics we get, we decide for nominate them. Out of from within the media, we being here for select the best 8 for the league. We are the best players, and then we have to select the best 6 coaches. Not to wait. I think.
So that is responsible for that selection day.
part of the media committee.
Okay.
You know, we been here for decide on who that's now the standout player. Because the standout player, of course, we also get statistics we have approved. We see Mohamed Fogba, we win the best player of the league. I mean, the best player for December. He win 2 man of the match awards. He scored 3 goals. He gets 2 assists. It mean a lot for him. And then we get the 6 coaches where we select. You get Bantal coach. We presently remain unbeaten. He play in first 3 games. He get 9 points. Nobody don't beat him. Concede the less number of goals. You know, so all the things, and they also you get Julius Ruby. We also now we have for strikers and coach. Also play 3 games. You also get all audience. We in Junior Kone. We also play 3 games. So all them and they na big part of the selection. The best players also we get Aruna Kamara. We can call Chiki. They play for FCFC. He win 2 man of the match as a defender. You know, we also get the goalkeeper for Loa FC, winner Hassan Toure. We also get standout performances, win 1 man of the match award as the only goalkeeper for the entire 3 weeks way before this election. We are the only goalkeeper win man of the match, and then you get 3 clean sheets. And then you get other players, and we also the Almami Boya Kamara. We also they play for Usum Stars. We also been get standout performances. We been perform extremely well. So all of them players, and they make part of the 8 standout players, and we select for the player of the month for December. After that selection day, we give the fans and the opportunity for select who are things are the best, from the players to the coaches. So after that day, we open the voting nomination. I mean the voting process now. All we social media handles from Facebook to WhatsApp, and then even went on to Instagram and as well post the same na Twitter. So we see the voting. We see throughout the voting process. We after we all thing end, we get to accumulate all from all the handles them and then get a total number of votes. And then from that day, we get a selected panel of people, and we are football analysts, and then people, and we also don't follow each of the players. Them all of the players are all selected, and then we get that panel from the votes. We also watch other few facts or few statistics for each of the one. Then we also make the top 3. So part of that, we also see them people, and they been there for giving a feedback of who that not the best. So from there we been there for announce the best player. We happy for be the player of the month for December. We until this moment, I don't see any objection from any other person. You know, and then we also see the announcement for the coach of the month for December. We also until this moment, we don't see any objection from fans or any other person say this person we win the player of the month for December and deserve him. This coach will win the coach of the month for December and deserve him. You know, even though we want to see they expect for see criticism, by the end of the day, because part of that will make even we get better better than we think say we did.
Yeah.
By the end of the day, for now, I think progress for the league, you know, because at the end of the day, if you get to this level where, you know, we in a very toxic country where everybody gets in own objection in everything we get to do with credibility about people or things them. But at the end of the day, if you're gonna get to this point, you do certain work, and then people them where you think say for criticize you may say you're doing well. So I think Danny are just one of the successes where the league done the Ghana, and then we want to do more of that moving forward, because we not just get for tap from this, because we want to deliver more. So at the end of the day, I think part of the success we don't make is for get the nomination processes at the end of every month, and then we get the voting process, and then announce the best players of the month, and then the coach of the month award.
All right, bye. I think you don't give me a marathon analysis as to how we come about for select the best coach of the month of December and also the best player for December. And again, earlier before the league be kickstart na the country, we get a press conference. We the SLFA together with the new board be called. You know, during that press conference, we'll be reading the chairman for this board when a magistrate McGigba be make official announcements on that very day. We are in talk about, you know, the kind of support we intend for give team them before the commencement of the league. You get for talk about bundle water, we get for the provide to teams them, plus cash before the start of the league. He say go send all the money then at the various teams they account, the 18 teams then we get for participating in the league. I want for let you assure the public now if the chairman be done fulfill them promise today.
You know, one of the things that we don't make the league spicy is the board chairman in the person of Majesty Mangeba always want for deliver in the best interest of the country. Like I say, none of we they serve the board ever they serve in the personal interest, but they serve in the interest of the country. So for every thing where somebody say, whether na public or whether na close door, you get for be a policy statement, and people don't get for taken for Georgia at the end of the day. So with regards, I just make mention of one of the things that way you say, we na the 100 million, we na the old loans, we the new loans na 100,000 to each of the 18 clubs them. So you calculate 100 million by 18, almost standing they give you for all the 18 teams. And so that they not to new thing again. You don't have to put that the teams that already don't receive ahead of the league. So even before the league they play, they don't receive the 100 million euros. So that they not to use. And then the team ever do it to attack, you know. Now part of the thing that way you go say the support where the league they give, where the board they give to the teams them. At the end of the day, every month from December to January, so each of the teams that they receive 105 bundle water when are grafting rubber water, not to plastic water or rubber water. 155 bundle each of the 18 teams every month. So that is a part of the support where they come out from the board. So it tells you how much we want for give the opportunity to the teams not to like we don't see in other previous leagues and where teams that will continue for complaining about this and this support all they come from the board.
Right.
So starting the league you already don't get 100 million. You know, and then they get every month they get 105 bundle water.
All right, bye. La holiday quick as we don't get Coach Lamine now on the line now. Of course, viewers, before this time I'll be telling I say we will forget Coach Lamine. We go join we from Cameroon for giving updates on the preparations of the Sierra Leone women's under-17 team as they right now in Cameroon for participating in the under-17 World Cup. You know, against their counterparts, we then be play against inside Sierra Leone as then go for the return leg. Hello, Coach Lamine. Good afternoon and welcome to Liberty Sport.
Good afternoon, Med. Good afternoon to listeners and viewers. Thanks for having me.
All right, Coach Lamine. Firstly, before we come to the team preparation, there was this rumor maybe they go around when the team they go inside Cameroon, say the team is stranded at the airport because of some documentation issues. Firstly, I want to clarify on that.
Well, I don't know what they call strand. Strand means now when you take over 24 hours, I think 99 hours strand, yeah. For first of all, a reciprocal agreement now we get with sister federation with Central African Republic, which means whether they go inside salon, we help them with visa because they say for take visa, whether they enter in our country because Central Africa then come on. And we back if we come outside and host the competition in Cameroon, you know say Cameroon in Central Africa. Now they say so now they then so we say for take visa. So now in this on this basis make we been do what we call reciprocal agreement on visa basis. Not about hotel, not about other thing only for that one day. So what we go, we do waiting, we call due diligence, we do we own, no problem, no happen. But as you know, say they self not host now the country when I send Africa Republic, then bring them game na Cameroon, who side they come for can host. So there is guy for get visa for some of we, but some players and the way they not be due to misspelling according to the Ministry of External Affairs when they deal with visa issues. But they will just want a few of we go outside and left the remainings, but we tell them say no, we're not going because now a delegations we need for come on out. So the people will be the doing because we reach here almost 1 a.m. We meet the people, the ministry be done almost off. So the police that be talk say, Lord, we wait for let them make sure say they call the people. They don't know why save them off because they are 24 hours for issue with the e-visa. So we did it for complete 3 hours before the canal and we go outside. So if people then say they will scan, so not only 2 to 3 hours will take for let them process the rest of the visa. So for answer to the question, and then are the clarifications as far as what happened on that day.
Coach Lami, you talk about issues of misspelling, we make the team be somehow look delay small at the airport. Who side the fault be there now? Una own side or on the side of Central African Republic?
No, on the side of Central African Republic, because the list what we sent to them, apparently, I don't know how they do with the list. They send a list to the people that will be say it did not complete. Apparently, because they forget referees them back with them for match officials, so then go make a different list where they go hard the Angola, the Angolese the way for day, and the Mozambican the way for day, and also the match commissioner way a Chadian way for day part of that party. Some of the technical team then we themselves need visa in West Africa and some common East Africa, so then just go make the entire list to side and go and mix. So I think the people at the Ministry of External Affairs no normally will comprehend, so they be just box up everything. Can't see say we get 5 of players then we be say they not get visa. We then give the list of people that we then get visa. So we say and say we're not going to leave them 5 players then. So we get for wait, then call them, they then come do them. So we spend 2 to 3 hours before ever we get out of the airport.
All right, Coach Lamin, according to you, 2 to 3 hours on a spend at the airport because of 1 or 2 things will not be correct inside the documentation. And you refer to and say no to stranded situation now. And which is the appropriate word? Which are Leonians they supposed to use that kind of situation there?
Well, he left to them any other user because an officer this is the time for even ask those questions because this is match day with it guy now for pray. So as I don't clear, I think that's it. But if you see they insist say what did they use, they don't use any other one. I've cleared the air. Okay. That's now 2-3 hours then take. So he left to the who's one that they use. But for now we focus as we speak. We're going to the airport now for prayer. I think anything away I feel say people for the ask now about the match preparation, not to we waiting we don't pass way negative at this time.
All right, Coach Lamin, take we straight now to how the team prepare with regards to all waiting that happen. I hope say this thing not get any negative effects to the players them at all. Just tell me how the camp day right now.
Yeah, thank you very much. You're not gonna forget any negative impact because as you know, so we don't there now the past 3 days we there. If you be say maybe in a last night to kind of today with the plane, ain't gonna be negative part. But you don't come over 3 days, you did a hotel, you did train, we don't do first training, we don't do second yesterday, and today is match day. I think we are fine. So for the camp, we don't get any illness, we not get any injury worries. I think everybody is fine. So as we speak now, we head now to the stadium, and in 30 minutes time, the starting 11 go 3 o'clock, and it will be 2 o'clock Salon time because Central Africa will start within na Cameroon, 1 hour then they ahead of winner Salon. So the game will play by 3 and Salon will be at 2.
All right, so people go able to watch the game live?
No, we don't contact the media department for the Central African Republic, then we host, and then tell we say CAF not be go give FIFA not be given the go ahead for show the match. Just the Kusef na Salon. So I think we'll go ahead without any link so far.
We understand say the head of delegation Ajara Matulai be get some motivation words them we give to the ladies them, we get for represent we. Part of the words them we say we go on for let you just reiterate on that. Waiting at some of the assurance we give the ladies them.
Yeah, thank you very much. As you know, say the head of delegation we na Hajara Matulai Kamara, we na the CEO founder of Ramke Football Club, both the man and the woman them. You know, say now the head of delegations, as you know, say na Impact, na the head of female football, na the Sierra Leone Football Association, also an executive committee member. You know, say any time we wait game kin day, always say the head of delegation can come and talk. So if you motivate the ladies them and tell them, say, look, this now not they play for ourselves, we get 7 million people them back home with and they look up to una. Yeah. So you say una need for play, and this is the first time for the under 17 campaign a competitive football. Since 1961, he says so. This night history owner they make. Please do ya. I want to put everything back on our mind now. Una focus on the game for long we able qualify. Because mind this say if we qualify, we go play against Guinea at the second preliminary. So we encourage them and tell them say the president of the Sierra Leone Football Association, Thomas Daddy Brima, with the entire executive, they being the girls them for let them play and then wish them well and the prayer and thoughts they with them. Even though the president, when Thomas Daddy Brima, not there, the executive committee members then not in a year, but then they with the girls them in his spirit. So this now the words them way the head of delegation, head of female football, we now Hajara Matulai Kamara be go and tell the girls them today.
All right, thank you very much, Coach Lamin, for joining at the program. One for wish the team all the very best of luck as they get for play against Central African
Thank you very much,
Republic.
Med. Thank you very much, Med. Thanks to listeners and viewers. Thanks for me, and thank you all.
All right, in our Coach Lamin, we just to give you updates with regards to the team in preparation and also the speculation. Maybe they go around say the ladies them be stranded inside Cameroon, you know, as them be arriving at the country and some documentations issues them we make the team be strand. But according to them, they don't clarify. It's saying they're not strand at all. And that word, you know, people they say strand, enough is saying at the right way that one for describe the situation because they're only they within the airport for something like 2 to 3 hours time. Then from there they're able to clarify the documentation issues. Then they begin for move go now the hotel. And today the team get for play Central African Republic. We want for wish the team all the very best inside our fixtures day. Still with me at the studio, I'm with Bai Santiki Kamara, we are sport journalist and also media committee member for the Sierra Leone Premier League board. You know, we get for won the league for 2024-2025. Bai, we'll be talk about you know, some of the preparations and the support as well. We Magistrate McGigba together with his team, they don't decide for provide for the 18 clubs then we get for partake inside this Sierra Leone Premier League. And of course, before this term, during the Den League, we'll be the see team the way, you know, people in the way they come, companies in the way they come inside for provide support and some amounts of motivation to the league. Whenever a game play, the best player can get something like package with the game. You know, at some point to be even see them they give phone them to players then. So we don't know waiting that the package you wanna put together for like man of the match in any match, waiting that player they go receive at the end of the match.
You know, for now, it's about building the trust between the fans and the board. Because of the board really constrained with financially, we just say this is an obligation on we as a board to provide the best player and the best coach with something at the end of the day. They will celebrate or we generations go go see say this I mean
you say something like waiting at the team know that the need to them players.
It get for do with the plug. We also get for we similar to the man of the match who they give per match day. Something very different as compared to than day. This it could be more unique than the player of the man of the match award. This one sometimes it go be a lasting legacy. Sometimes we get now you cabinet or whatever way you they keep, we go last long, we go serve as memory say you be win man player of the month or manager of the month during this time or this time in your career. You know some of them things and but for now financial benefits no they go along the awards because they can say the board financially stand. But at the end of the day, we just want to forget the trust between we and the players, we and the teams and as well as the fans and for get trust in the board and for no say at the end of the day waiting ever we the player forget winner accolade we could get them. But at the end of the day we also look for people and organizations whether you ever do it non-governmental organization or any other institution we think say they can want for coming and also salvage that one or help the players with some sort of support. You're very welcoming by all indications because that is morale to the league and morale to the individual players because at the end of the day, taking the trophy is one, and then taking something or something within your pocket so also na added pride and then responsibility to the player and we then they say go remind and say we need for perform even better than we did or do go better than we did at we peak. So I think for now, like I say, financially the board stand. But if there is any instance, organization or people, individuals who have come for assist the board with awarding the best player of the week, the month, or the best manager of the month with certain amounts morale, welcoming at any stage because few weeks from now we get the nomination for the player of the month for January. We don't end the one for December. So we closely watch out the statistics, individual statistics from all other players. We don't play from match 4 to match week 5. So in the match week 5 still continue. Sometime before the end of match week 6, we go see a list of players, and we don't do extremely well for the month of January. We therefore make the list for the nominations for player of the month for January.
And by inside the Den League, maybe just to end, one of the media representative, when at AKK, whenever I become at this platform, it is concerned. At some points, they're not be able to meet up to the responsibilities, some of the money they forget to the teams them, for go on fixtures and at the provinces because of 1 or 2 reasons. And one of the things them be the pinpoints on that the sponsor way or the support way for come out from government, they'll not be received as the time where they need them. Make some of the matches them some fixtures and even they postpone the matches then they. So now I want to clarify to people in the watch we. This board, when I don't get any support as usual, like where government can come in and say, well, we go support the league with this amount of money. When I don't receive any support from the government.
Interesting for me to say, in the history of top flight football in this country, this is not the only board we don't play. We continue with the league for play league without the support from either the government or the Sierra Leone Football Association. The first ever league board, we don't ever go to that extreme day for start a league without support from the government or the Sierra Leone Football Association.
So you could not stand out?
Like I say, leadership now one, because one of the things we go proud of is the leadership from the board chairman. I think it don't show immense quality. It not just start from being a lawyer, but it also extend to the point say football now also the livelihood for most of the one that they around them. Whether you're a footballer, whether you're a coach, this now the thing this way you don't use for better yourself or for better your family. So if this thing no they play, instead no go glad as board chairman. So waiting for do is let we start the league. So at the end of the day, with the support we been come from Leo Rock, we are the sponsor. We been get like I say initially, we been get $100,000. Part of that one day, the board being here for squeeze for give 100,000 each to the 18 teams. Part of waiting we get, and now you know for do it, waiting government for bring or waiting SLF for bring at the end of the day. So I think that is just one set of why this league board stand out, because we are the only league board in the entire history of Salone Top Flight League football. We don't play league season from 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks, 5 weeks. Government or either the Salone Football Association can't we aid for say we are supporting the league with this amount or we are supporting this with this amount. So I think Daniel just was moving forward. We expect something from the Salone Football Association. We also expect something from the government of Salone, because one of the priorities of this government is leading by example. Football are just one of them, and we don't see the support. From 2019 we've been playing the first league under this government. We see the support we come from government, and we also don't see the support they don't continue for due to football. Not just start from the top flight league across the national team, and other setup, and we get for do with sports. I think this league not will be an exception to the support. The numerous support will come from government. So I'm hopeful say government will come in any time for support this league board, for give them the necessary support when they know they give other previous league boards then, as well as the Salone Football Association.
All right, but again, I go one follow we talk small on the area of the star prize, because if you look the money where Leo Rock decide for sponsor this particular league, for this season, in more than the amount they begin at the previous league. So waiting the first and the runners up for expect at the end of the league.
Like I've been saying earlier on, this game will be the first league in the history of Salone where they play. The 18 teams they get for benefit from their participation. So whether you get for relegate or whether you get for win the league or whether you get for cancel or for the fact that you play the league, you get for take something home. So I think that is one huge benefit for the teams and one huge benefit to the sponsorship we come. And then secondly, like what I be saying just now, initially, each of the team they don't get 100,000. Now, then they also now part of the package will come from the sponsorship. Now the board not even receive all it, but the first tranche of the sponsorship reflective to the clubs and reflective to the league. So moving forward, like the star price remain the same as it did last year. we now be 500,000.
So why addition not take place at all?
For now, we only now get the support of the sponsorship. But once the board go don't get all the sectors involved, I think something a new announcement will come from the board.
All right, by continue for the with me at the program. Viewers, in case you just join me, the program now Liberty Sports, and it comes to you live on Liberty Online Television. Now Facebook, YouTube, and all the other social media handles them where they watch we from. And don't forget to drop your comments at the comment section and also send me a message on 074 200 545. As we will wrap up the program, definitely we'll get for a look inside the inbox and read out the message and comments and go on the send. You can ask a question as I do with Vice Santigi Kamara in a committee member, the the PR wing for the league where they carry on, the country winner the Sierra Leone Premier League. And also again at the program, we also don't talk to Coach Lamy, where the media officer for the Sierra Leone Football Association. They just don't give you updates on the female under 17 as they currently they inside Cameroon and then go play against Central African Republic today inside Cameroon at the turn leg. And remember, we don't play them, then we don't come play with inside Sierra Leone and at the Southern Arena Stadium inside Bo. So we go now for play the turn leg. And they also don't clarify, on the area we get for do with the stranded, speculation of they go around, say the team be stranded at the airport when they reach inside Cameroon. And according to them, they say the team be only been at the airport for about 3 hours because of issue, a little bit of error will be happen inside the documentation as in they miss the names of 5 players then will be the part of the squad. Now that's been make the team be delayed a bit at the the airports. Well, continue for day with we as we continue with the program. Not forget for drop your comments at the comment section and also send me message on 074 200 545. I come back to you by now the league they continue and we don't see say week in, week out, we don't get fixtures them at the different venues them where the league they play cut across the country. And of course, we also don't see the awards them who are on the give to player of the month and also coach of the month. Additionally, waiting people for expect moving forward now this league.
Moving forward, people never expect excitement as the league they go and as matches they go because prior the expectation of the league board is providing the fans the image of the country. We therefore do with football, and then this being the top flight league, it don't be an image of this country, and we want to give the fans the opportunity for get closer to the league and for able to see the support there. At the end of the day, even though one of the trust we want to give the fans is we believe say the European leagues don't get the stage where they unavoidable for by all indications. But if we also begin for embrace we own by all indication, even with managers will begin see we own as treasure. Where there's a value and see say we support we then continue for watch we. Because now, like I say initially, if we begin forget more on Jumabas, the attention they turn back to we league. And people even with money will begin for watch for other set of Jumabas, other set of players and we probably they at the level where some say Jumabadi or at another level things say then go day in the next 1 2 3 years to come. So I think one of now that we want for give the people in the image of we league, we in the top flight league for believe say this scenario for embrace them as a property and for say then continue for show the support because excitement now just one and then we continue to build on them things and then for say we give the image, the league the best image.
All right, by Santigi Kamara, you just don't give me details on waiting people for expect now this league. Another question or concerns we don't they come from the public, where they relate to the past league, we up to this time we're able to clarify as to whether Bo Rangers or Bantam Ray and be the winners and the runners up they don't receive their star prize. we make a lot of people not even get to trust and believe again. Now the league say Saloon Premier League play and end. First man and second man gets the money. How una prepare for ensure say una not do likewise like what's be happen inside the Den League?
Like waiting the chairman say, if I can quote in statements during the games na put local. He say
The money when are the prize money?
he say it all reinforce the money. So meaning the championship money the person we get for win the league and then the runner up we get for emerge as runner up for this league. The person we get for emerge as runner up in this league get for get the money. So means say as the league they done, as it happen in other leagues across the world, as the league they end, the person they get the money instant. So like you say, we just say it don't put on a safe side. It was say we don't reinforce them. Meaning it in a safe side way. Even coach no will go there for go church. So as the league they done, the winner they get him.
But one go say this statement's not new. We will get similar statements from the previous man, winner be the chairman Victor Luis. But at the end of the day, we see otherwise.
We believe say personality is different in every shape of leadership. Anyway you want to describe and it's okay. But where you ever do with people and we demand trust, there are a few ways we can trust when it comes to how they can deliver. Some of the things that we don't happen at this league, enough what you say, there's trust we get for trust in the leadership and give them the responsibility to say this one will be the previous any sort of previous leagues where we go replicate. Sometimes we don't used to bad images, but this not gonna be any sort of bad image to the country or the one the way they lead to the league board. So like I say, the money it don't get reinforce, it then a safe side for it then a safekeeping, and as the league they end, in as much as somebody don't imagine winner and they get the money instant. So we don't even need for go pull salary or say or possible people and get asked when the person will win the league will get money.
So now we'll get a story where we tell we say because the FA not fulfill their own side and also the government of Saloon then supported and Kigi no can inside make this situation happen.
Never.
All right, by Santigi Kamal, so it's time for wrap up the program now. Now, let we look at the match officiating. Now, other key aspect of one day, we inside the past league, there is so confusion and fed beyond they happen at different venues. Then we make at times we can see people they attack referee, so match officials as well can fall short. Recently we see a representative from the side of FC Cologne be get some issues with later on we see when we take disciplinary action against that particular gentleman. Wanna ban them for witness amounts of matches then, so for go around the venue for what because of this conduct with the put on. You understand? Yeah. So Majo, I'll take with all that.
One of the things that we knew we probably are not be mentioned in the initial statements now. The publication of the match officials per match week. For the first time in the history of we league, before the games and they play, before the match week, for match week 5, before the games and they come, we don't get a publication of the names of the referees for every match. You understand? We're different from any other league. Sometimes previously, game they go play, even the teams that they play don't know the referee. But now, before even they go play, they don't know the referee, they don't know the set of designated match officials. We're very different. You see, from match week 1 to match week 5, we don't understand. We don't get any sort of report for bad refereeing or bad officiating. So I think that in a added value to the league, and we also they encourage the officials and the match officials for continue for uphold the high level of professionalism. For say we give the league the momentum we deserve, and fans that will continue for supporting the league. Even though the errors they're inevitable because the countries and we get sophisticated and match technologies. We referees across Europe, they make blunders, and they also not get any sort of sophisticated technology for able help them for give officiate matches. But at the end of the day, they deliver at top level. You know, we expect more of this for be some of the things, and we also don't be part of the culture as Sierra Leoneans. We don't be part of the culture as a football family. We don't always get for depend on the referee for decide who have for win the game or who team way for a match victorious. You know, we don't want for see the game then the way every other team go on the field, because now you see even underdogs they beat the team the way you think say na top team them.
Yeah.
You see struggling by Bouge Warriors go all with our 4 strikers to a draw. You see Slipper all Bantal FC to a draw. You see all our teams and way, you know, some of them things are so all that image where they say the referees or at this point don't they deliver to the best. And then you also talk about the decision where we don't take. I think one of them things and then some of the things that we also don't add quality to the league. Initially, decisions they take months, you know, before you see. Something where the board gave for decide on gave for 6 months. But at the end of the day, this board decisions now just quick. We don't want for step because before the team in next match, we don't get the reports or the decision of waiting happen or then things and you see where the situation will be happening between FC Cologne and them and to Fritoni and Sniffer. We begin for engage. We begin for involve the CEO of Fritoni and Sniffer, you know, and other things. You see how the match punishment way don't get a 6 match ban, and then we means in order for watch 6 games we ever do with Montoya Sniffer, fine them 3,000 loans, and then of course and then you know some
what will lead to that ban they wanna be placed on them? Well,
of course it can do with the interpretation of the Premier League rules and regulation where therefore do it violence into the game where an infringement of the laws of the rules and regulation will govern the league. So at the end of the day, if one person, irrespective of who that you be, go against the rules, the independent disciplinary committee therefore sit down and then decide on interpret exactly the rule way you take flout and then punish you by them. I think that is just one of the things and the CEO Benjamin Gordon Miguel for fall short under we the emergency disciplinary committee Miguel for take for deciding in punishment as the CEO of the club we serve for that particular match as a technical director for the club.
And then concerns them of referees, match officiating referees them way they can influence certain things that they, you know, or certain winning where certain team can get, you know, against a company. Can make a lot of people like you go watching games then they can look at and say some referees them can bias, then can take sides, you know. In a situation where in a ref bias, where after the game, Una self notice yes, this ref may already take sides. How Una can step up for ensure say Una take disciplinary action. I know say yes, not Una will take them directly because the referees them get a whole body where they regulate them. But how Una keep channel and concerning
it? You know, one thing we Sierra Leoneans sometimes good at is we go to the matches with premeditated mindsets. Say the referee go away. So most times, even the match officials or the fans then can create that spite the way they can just believe say this the referee they work any kind of way. But I think this another level where the league don't take away the board don't give trust to the fans and for believe say the league and the every other team deserve for win. In as much as you get the materials and the field, you get what you take for win, you can win the game. Irrespective of what you believe or what you don't believe. So at the end of the day, one of the things and way before the league starts, one of the arguments was the board for meet with the referees manager and the referees committee for take critical decisions because every match officially get sorry. Yeah. They get a critical analysis of how he performed a particular match. At the end of the day, if you don't deliver as expected or after the game, then we can the board can write and say, well, this referee what other things they all don't see, and from the reservations way other people or other set of individuals to bring. I think we need for watching to this thing and let me see. Let una come with a statement. So that is the reason we make every match before every match week. You see a publication of all the referees that entire match weekly. That will tell you say the credibility of the league solely now the responsibility of the referees them for take that decision. So it's something where they desire where them for all to high esteem and to the best of them professionalism for CC they give the deliver. So even the referees committee are aware of that and every other decision we ever do it, waiting ever do the administration of the decisions when they take, it tantamount to waiting, then decide. So every other referee can serve a match ban or can suspended for all other reasons. If the referees committee say the referee no match, no be professional or no deliver to the best as expected.
All right, thank you very much, Bai Santigi Kamara, for joining me in the program today. And of course, viewers, we really want to appreciate you all. We take on time for watch this edition of the program Liberty Sports. We come to you live on Liberty Online Television. Well, with this, also we go draw the curtains down in today's edition. Hopefully, on next Saturday, we go try for check the inbox and read out some of the messages them we on have been on the same. On behalf of my producer, Princess Pias, may bring to you this edition of the program. My name is Mohamed Kamal. So we meet again hopefully on Saturday for another edition of the program Liberty Sports. Then I want to wish you all a sporting weekend. Goodbye.
For the news we dey around, log into Liberty TV online. Positively we bring the change. They get the masses involved. Staffs them everywhere. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Hi yeah, voices come. Credibility, now we are building news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking, there's a get the power. You count on me, you count on me anyhow. Give the news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. Human them, girl begin the security power. You call on me, count on me anyhow. Liberty we ride, like an eagle we fly. Liberty TV day before. We climb the mountain just to get the news. Go down the slums to get the views. Hi yeah, voices come. Hi yeah, give the news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking, there's a get the power. You count on me, you count on me anyhow. Give the news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. The human them, girl begin the security power. You call on me, count to me anyhow. Speak free and fearless, inclusive journalism. oh, oh, oh. Speak free.